look like just a coffee mug. You might be thinking it's an insignificant object other than it holds something for you to drink. But this little coffee mug actually has the potential to make a really big impact in the lives of your grandchildren. You see, when I was a little girl growing up, my grandpa had a coffee mug similar to this one, and he put it in his dresser drawer, and he told me that it was my change jar. And I don't remember what started it, why he started, or when it happened, but he just started collecting money for me. Mostly pennies, nickels, dimes, occasional quarters. And every so often he would tell me that the jar was, full or half full or had something in it, and that I can go in there and pull it out. So I would go in there and I would pull out the money out of the jar. I would open up his drawer, look in there, take the money out, and then I would go put it with the rest of my money that I'd been saving. And when I had enough for whatever I wanted to buy, I would go and buy it. And the thing that I loved the most about that little change jar wasn't the fact that it was money that I could use to go buy something. It was the love behind it, the care that my grandpa had given me from that simple act. You see, I was dealing with some emotional turmoil because I had some relatives that weren't very nice to me. And I was dealing with so much. And my grandpa decided that he was going to show me unconditional love in every way, shape, form he could think of. And one of those was my change jar. It wasn't about the money. It was about the love that he was giving me in the midst of some devastation in my life. It was his way of telling me, I love you, I see you, I'm thinking of you. You matter to me. You're important. And that was huge for a little girl who's struggling with so much internally. I didn't care that it was only pennies or nickels or dimes. I didn't care that it probably took me a year to save up money for something. All I cared about was how much my grandpa loved me through this little coffee mug. If you're a grandparent raising your grandchildren and you want to show some love to your grandkids, my grandpa and my grandma raised me, so they were with me all the time. My grandpa saw me every single day, all day long. But he still, at the end of the day, pulled his change out of his pocket and put it in this jar for me to let me know he loved me. You could do something similar. You're with your grandkids all the time, but you can still choose to do something that speaks love to them. You don't have to do anything big and fancy, taking them on extravagant vacations, buying them some huge gift, doing something just really out of this world. You can do something as tiny as it seems, just grabbing a coffee mug and starting to put something in it. It doesn't have to be money. You could put rocks in it for your grandkids to paint. You could put little trinkets or, some kind of little toy, something. You could put crayons. Start putting a crayon in there of a different color. Be creative. There are so many things that you could do to save for your grandchildren. And then when the jar gets full or half full or, whenever you want to, you go to them and you say, hey, I have something in your jar for you. And then let them experience the joy of going and getting into that jar, seeing what's in it, watching their face light up. I can't tell you how big my smile was when I would look in there and see a half mug full of pennies and nickels. I was smiling from ear to ear because, again, it wasn't about the money. It was about the love from my grandpa. So start saving something for your grandkids. Let them experience the joy and just watch them light up as they start to play with these items. And just let them know that you love them so much, that you are their safe place. because that was one way that my grandpa showed me that he was a safe place for me. And it was all through a little coffee mug.